Well, my name is Gigi, and I'm a dancer. I'm actually getting ready to do companion services for persons with disabilities. So, yeah, for the past 2 years, I've been working on getting my license, and I've been using dancing as a way to support that financially. Long term, I want to open up a group home for people with special needs. My older sister, she's 2 years older than me. She was born with Down syndrome, and she has autism, so she's dual diagnosed. So the thing about that is that I say I love you often. The person that I probably talk to the least, that I would like to talk to more and have the opportunity to say I love you more often would probably be my brother. So my brother didn't speak to me for like 10 plus years. Every once in a while I would reach out and I would try to have like that relationship with him. But because of like childhood trauma and stuff involving like other people, other family members and stuff that got in the way of our bond, it's almost like he was kind of like brainwashed to not want that relationship with me. So when we were younger, we were the best of friends, like this, best friends. And I'm the older sister, so I'm a year older, and I would beat people up for him. Like I would go toe to toe for my brother. Like, don't mess with my brother, don't mess with my sister. Like I was the fighter. And I think where it shifted was when my father was granted custody over him in our teen years, and that was just a very toxic situation, and it's almost like I'm faulted because it's like you didn't save me. So respecting his space. So the thing with my brother is he reached out, I want to say probably 2 years ago when I had moved back to Florida. He had reached out. I was living with my mom at the time, and he was like, I want to talk about everything. Like, I want to clear the air, and I'm open to forgiveness and, like, you know, apologizing myself. So me and him had that conversation, and he was more than open to it. He was like, actually, that might work. And since then, me and him will probably talk. Like, he'll like hit me up, or I'll hit him up like once a month or once every 2 months or whatever. And there was a point in time where we were like living right down the street from each other, but because like that's more than what I've gotten in the past 10 years, that was enough for me. And so every opportunity that I got when I did speak to him, I would tell him that I love him, because I'm always afraid that he's going to shut down and just like block me out if I tell him I love you daily. Okay.
I'm supporting you.
Ridge, this is your sister Gigi. I just want to say that I love you dearly, and I feel like you already know every reason, even if you act like a sourpuss. But you know that you are still my best friend, even if you found it challenging to speak to me for those 10 plus years. I know that there wasn't a day that either of us went where we didn't think about each other, or like mourn the loss of each other, or had that desire to get back right. And I'm so happy that me and you are on this journey together, rekindling what was so important to us at one point in our life. See your effort, and I hope that you see mine. And once again, because I don't get to say it enough, I love you. I love you.
Gigi is like an onion. She has many layers. She's driven, courageous, compassionate, and fiercely loyal. Life has dealt her much more than many of us have experienced even to date. But instead of playing the victim, she has emerged a fighter and a beacon of light for those who have lost their way and are seeking community. She's a book with pages beyond that of many of her peers, with scores of chapters yet to be written. For the sake of narrative and time, I had to cut out much of her story. But I'll say this: there is no standard or equitable starting point for every human being in life. We have no say in when or where we are born, the number of resources available to us before we are independent enough to take care of ourselves, or even the community or caliber of relationships at hand to help us reach our full potential in society. If you watched and listened closely, you will see and hear Gigi's motivation and drive, her courage and compassion, and her unwavering dedication and loyalty to what she treasures most. Near the beginning of her interview, Gigi mentioned that she's the type to say, "I love you," often. She has spent years waiting on her brother and finally landed a chance to be whole with him again. Loyalty. Gigi also has a sister with Down syndrome and limited resources to ensure that she gets the care that she really needs. Her experiences in life have driven her to use her current resources to fight for those she could not take with her, and many more like them, to make the world a more equitable place for more people. Gigi, thank you for inspiring us. We see you, and we appreciate you. To our viewers, thank you for watching. Your viewership is extremely important to the success of the channel, so if you enjoyed what you saw today and you want to see more videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. If Gigi's story has inspired you, I'd encourage you to take a moment to share your thoughts and maybe share with Gigi how her story has impacted you in the comments below. Consider supporting the channel by clicking the link in the description where you can shop at my online apparel store, StylyLifeDesigns.com. You'll find hoodies, hats, and t-shirts with positive, relevant themes to complement your lifestyle. When you shop, know that a portion of the proceeds from anything you buy will help contribute to the creation of more positive content just like this. Real people, real life, real love. Until next time, I've been Kevin with the Shared Heart Experiment. Be good to each other. Thanks for watching.